Well, hello to you, whoever you are. Again, I haven't sat down to record something in a few weeks, which in a way is a good sign. Because the reason I made a YouTube channel in the first place was to talk when there's something to talk, when there's something on my mind that I want to share with people or with myself in the future. I've talked about this before. But now I'm at a point where I've found a topic that concerns me and that I don't really know how to directly talk to someone about, so I'll do it to myself and upload it to YouTube with the hopes that I can do something that even slightly makes sense, if that makes sense even. And that is what I like to call the musician's dilemma. Um, I'm sure a lot of you are my friends and know that I love music. I obsess about music and I spend pretty much all my time thinking and talking about music. And in a way, I also spend my time making music. I sometimes make digital music. I sometimes sit down and play the guitar. I have it standing over there in the corner. But most of the time, as most people probably would, I listen to music. And my musical tastes have evolved. Let's say that a few years ago, spent most of my time listening to dubstep music and general electronic dance music, maybe some rap, a little bit of Queen here and there, some AC/DC, but nothing really out of the ordinary, nothing really special. I kind of didn't appreciate music the way I do today, and that was as early as 2016, which is when I was in 7th grade, I think. I had just started learning theory. Because you see, I went to a musical high school with a high focus on learning theory and an instrument, and that instrument for me was cello, and I learned that until 12th grade when I stopped because I lost interest in the instrument and I lost the fun in the instrument because there was always something missing. I played in the orchestra of our school, which, to be fair, was actually quite renowned at the time, and I think I was actually quite good. I wasn't the best. Of course I wasn't, but I was quite good. But it lacked energy. It lacked something that motivated me to sit down every day and practice and try to be the best at what I do. For a long time, I thought I just lost interest in making music, so I started rediscovering myself in my musical tastes. You see, I spent about a year listening to different styles of music, starting with mainly German rap, actually, moving to a lot of hip hop in the American scene, then moving back to orchestral music, for a while back to EDM, and ended where I am today, which is metal, and specifically a bunch of bands and styles that I really, really enjoy. And one of those styles is Rammstein. I'm from Germany. I understand the lyrics. I understand the genius behind it. I understand the controversy behind it, especially recently. I don't think I have to go over that. I think most of us have probably heard of it. But it was the first thing that inspired me to start playing the guitar. Because I love the energy that you will get from listening to it. And I figured that actually playing it would give you even more energy. And I had history in that sort of music because I played the drums when I was very little, up until I think 6th grade, from starting the end of 1st grade. And I had a lot of fun for a while, but in the end, there was something missing again. There was something that I wanted from it that I didn't get. And I thought maybe if I play guitar, I'll find it. And I didn't. Who would have thought that just changing nothing and just changing your instrument won't actually change the way you perceive the music? Because only thing that changed is the notes that I'm playing. It's not changing how I feel about them or how I actually go about doing it. It didn't change a thing. But then, I think it was it was June this year, I saw Rammstein live, which in a lot of ways completely changed my life. It was my first major concert. I've been to one or two before, but they weren't really anything special. It was Crow and some Hungarian band that I don't even know the name of because my mom dragged me there. But Rammstein changed me fundamentally and the way I look at music, because I started to see music a lot less as an outlet for boredom, but an outlet for passion. Passion that I know was there. I know that I have it. I know that I will always have it. But I also know that it was lost in a way. Making music out of passion is something that I considered to be why bands are successful, but I never really understood how you could channel it into actually playing until I did it myself. I sat down at home with my guitar and my amplifier, and I just started doing random stuff. I didn't try to practice. I didn't try to get better. I didn't try to impress anyone. It didn't matter if I played correct notes. I just did. I just made things happen on my instrument. And I realized the immense amount of passion that came with it immediately, without looking for it, without actually being good at the instrument. By then I wasn't even capable of playing Mein Teil by Rammstein, which is a notoriously easy song, I think. I struggled with it a lot, and I was having more fun than ever though, because I just played. I didn't have a goal, but that came with a cost, a very big cost, and it came with the cost of realizing how much time of my, you could say, musical career by then I had wasted on stuff that doesn't matter. Being able to play music by notes, being able to sight read, being able to fall in line in an orchestra, all that was nice, all that was fun while it lasted, but it wasn't passion, it wasn't music, it wasn't art, it was work, it was a duty, it was mandatory, I had to do it, and that ruined it. It ruined it in a way that can never be rebuilt. I can never look at the cello the same way I did back when I first started doing it, but I can look at a guitar and see hundreds and hundreds of things in front of me. I can see songs, I can see people in front of me with ideas, I can see myself with ideas, I can see myself holding a bass, playing guitar, playing the drums again, maybe even singing again, because I haven't done that in a while and I really want to do it again. Learning screaming techniques, because as I said, I like metal a lot these days. Or just experiencing music as it was intended, not over Spotify. I still love listening to music over Spotify. I have really good Sennheiser headphones and God, I fucking love it. But it doesn't compare to how it's meant to be enjoyed. Concerts. Heavy metal music is 100% concert music. It's music you enjoy in person. So it came to no surprise to me when last week I saw the band Sleep Token live that something awoke inside me. Something that might sound really weird when I just say it like that. It's a desire. One that I've had in the background of my head for a while now. But now it's there, constantly. I want to make the music myself and then play it live. I want to stand there on stage with a couple of mates and be cool, if that makes sense. I want to make something worthwhile with my music. I want to share it with others. I want to build a fan following, if you wish, but I don't want to be known for it. I don't want to be famous. I don't even want to be recognized on the street. And what Sleep Token mainly showed me is how you can achieve that, because these guys wear masks. These guys don't talk to their audience. They barely even have any text on their Instagram feed. They just play music. They just perform. they just show what passion they have. Of course, probably enjoying the actual money they get from it, which I think anyone would, but it's not their main goal. It's this side thing that is incredible to have, but it's not why you do it. And I think that today we all can agree with how things have gone, that Rammstein is not doing it anymore for the fun, the passion. I think these guys are just doing it so they can satisfy the fans and make some money, because it just doesn't feel like they're friends anymore, enjoying their time on stage together. It's a weird feeling that I have, which makes me arrive at the actual point of this video. Why I calling it the musician's dilemma? Because I can never go to a concert now without that dream in the back of my head constantly. That thought that I want to be on there, I want to be with them, I want to make the music, I want to write the songs. It will always be there, and it will make it really hard to enjoy the concerts. But if I don't go to these concerts, I will not find the same kind of enjoyment from listening to music anymore. I won't be able to find that spark that going to concert has ignited in me. It made me realize what music can achieve if you spend enough time with it. But I struggle. I struggle a lot with finding the people to make music with, because I'm a very shy person. I don't really talk to a lot of people. I don't go clubbing. I have a few friends that I take to concerts, but that's about it. And most of them don't even play an instrument or live too far away to be viable band members who I can meet up twice or 3 times a week with and play music, practice, make up new songs, write lyrics. Maybe that is possible remotely, but I have no idea how to do that. So, and since I'm in university, simultaneously I struggle with learning these things, finding out new things that are necessary to start what I want to start. So that is about it, I would say, because that is the simple problem that I'm facing right now, that I can tell people about, but I don't think a lot of people will understand it, because everyone views art or music, which are essentially the same thing, in completely different ways. They're passive listeners, they're active listeners, there's critical listeners, there's the ones who only care about the sound quality of their headphones. There are the other ones who are just want to hear the text that is presented them, the lyrics. There's other people who don't want lyrics in their music, they just want instruments. There's people who love classical music, there's people who hate music, except if it's a meme, you know, also exists somehow. You know who I know the person who I'm talking about watches this video, so yeah, I talk about you right now. But there's also the people like me, which I don't think there's a lot of, because in order to be like me, you would have to have a lot of knowledge about the theory. You would need to play instruments a lot. You would need to know why you don't like a certain type of instrument. You don't have the same play style. You would have to be basically a copy of me to have this problem, I think, because it's a very specific thing. It's something that doesn't really make sense even when I tell it to myself, but it's a feeling I still have, and I don't understand it. Thank you for watching.